Hey guys, I'm back with another episode of Final Fantasy 16. I believe this is chapter 11. I would have played a little bit earlier. I would have, to be honest. But there was a game going on, and in order to watch these games, we stream it through the Xbox, and we use the Spectrum TV app, and everything would have just been really slow. So none of that. No, there should be a new option setting for the game. See if we can remove the blur. Yeah, here we go. This is a new option. I do not like motion blur, so let me turn it off. They also added a few other things that I really don't care about, so let's leave it like that. I believe they also added the different controllers. Not different controllers, but different ways to map your controls.
He's not Sid. He can't be. What? Are you calling Master Lubor a liar?
And I took a break because I played a lot over the 4th of July weekend. I really did play a lot, and I just needed a break.
Fresh bread, warm from the oven.
You know, playing games. I was playing Diablo 4 earlier today. And you know, I play that on PC and it runs at 200 FPS or more, right? Well, then coming back to a game that's running subpar 30 FPS or below, it's just
You wouldn't believe how much he gave me. What can I do for you, soldier? Need that sword polishing?
I'm not a soldier.
Ugh, then be off with you. I serve the men of the rock and the men of the rock only.
You have an agreement with them?
Don't be stupid. I just know which side my bread is buttered. Don't want to be stuck under some pauper when they come knocking. With pockets deeper than Zemeckis and an urge to empty them. No, just leave, will you? Before you scare them off. Do you think they'll be back soon?
it's just very noticeable when you play a game that's below 60
Plates
FPS.
and pots, bowls and basins.
You know, did they fix the maybe performance looks better now. And I'm gonna leave this like 1. See, look at the big difference. It's smooth, it's smoother, but it still lags. Oh no. If it's just stupid, he does. You shouldn't have, in my opinion, you shouldn't have a performance mode or a graphics mode. It's idiotic. It's stupid. I get it in computers. Not everyone has the same hardware. But on a console, don't even give me the option. Just have it running at 60 FPS.
The juiciest meat from Greens.
Excuse me. Is it true there's been trouble with crystals of late?
You've heard, then?
I've heard rumors.
Damn thieves. Pilfering the crystals that were meant to fill our cups and light our stoves. Us common folk have hardly had a shard to share between us these last few moons. And it isn't as if we can buy them on the black market either. Whoever's taking them, they aren't sharing.
Just remove quality or performance mode and give me a game that runs at 60 FPS.
Do you have a moment?
Depends what for.
Just a question. Dalamil seems to be thriving compared to the other villages I came through on the way. Is there a reason for that?
Well, we're a stone's throw from Drake's Fang for one.
The soldiers guarding the mother crystal and the shipments need a place to spend their hard-earned gil. The men of the rock throw their money about like there's no tomorrow.
Is that so? Well, thank you. Don't let me keep you from your work any longer. I think I'm starting to get an idea of what's been going on. I wonder if Uncle Byron's learned anything of use. He'll probably be back at the inn by now.
What was all that crashing and banging about?
It's you, the one who broke all our furniture. What do you want? Haven't you caused enough trouble already?
I'm looking for my pal. Have you seen him?
The gentleman who was with you? Yes, he's upstairs, but...
Thank you. I'll go and fetch him.
I'm enjoying this game, but I think this console generation was a complete waste.
Let me treat you. I'm pretty flush these days.
Are you now? I need a drink.
Fucking men of the wrong.
1,000 gil for a measly bunch of...
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Do you think they'll be back soon? I need a new dress.
Needed.
Live eaten duck,
Soft.
fresh from the grill. The finest fabrics.
Why is the tavern shut?
Will this suffice as a deposit?
By the sands. That's a black pearl.
One of the many treasures in my collection that I would be only too happy to part with, should you give me reason to do so.
All right. I'm sure that we can come to an agreement, but not here.
What are you doing, Uncle?
No. I was also thinking that, yeah, this game is dark, but if they were to remake Final Fantasy VI, it would be this game. It would be just as dark, if not darker, right? It's just that back then it was all like in tune form and you kind of imagined everything. But
Care to explain why you're
it
giving
would
gifts
be
to
like
Kupka's
this.
men?
Bait, my boy. One cannot catch one's prey without it. And I do believe I've snagged us quite the quarry. I started by asking around the markets as to where I might purchase crystals. I had no luck, of course. It's forbidden to trade in such things. But my uncharacteristic indiscretion just happened to attract the attention of those uniformed ruffians. They took me aside and said they could procure the crystal I sought if I proved I could pay for it.
So the pearl was your proof?
I thought they'd asked for more. A second-rate specimen like that would only fetch 500,000 or so. A small price to pay for admittance to the underworld. But enough about my little act of subterfuge. What did you discover?
That the supply of crystals has dried up of late. And some people seem to think they're being stolen. Meanwhile, members of Kupka's private guard have been spending money all over town. I'll wager those soldiers you've been talking to have been siphoning off crystals meant for elsewhere. and pocketing the profits.
I'll wager you're right.
We'll meet with them then, just as you arranged, and put an end to the trouble Lubor spoke of.
Ha! That preening popinjay thought this would be difficult. It just goes to show, one should never underestimate a Rosfield. We'll soon wipe that smirk off his face. I arranged to meet with the soldiers in a secluded corner of the Velcroy, far from prying eyes.
The perfect place for a spot of double dealing.
I trust I can count on your support, if things turn sour.
Of course.
Why is tavern shut?
You should have added a mini map on the upper right hand or left hand corner. That's what the game's missing.
Faster!
No, I thought I was level 28, but I'm level 30.
I'll take it from here.
I was beginning to think you weren't coming, my lord. You've brought your contribution?
All the silver and stones I could scrape together at such short notice?
You brought the whole 500 talents.
That was the price we agreed upon, yes? If you've no objections, I'd like to see the crystal.
Of course. Right this way, my lord.
Not bad at all. You weren't lying about the clarity. But what of security? If I were to be stopped on the road, what guarantee have I that it wouldn't be seized as property of the Republic?
Because these crystals are no longer the property of the Republic. You're not buying from us. You're buying from them.
And we have no more jurisdiction here than you, my lord. But we have ships, and will gladly deliver to a port of your choosing, now that our price has been met.
Royalists, eh? What brings you here?
Why, to collect their share of Drake's Fang's blessing, of course. Our nations are allies, and so they are entitled to a portion of the Mother Crystal's bounty. And being such good friends, we elected to increase that portion and share the benefits. And now that these crystals are officially property of the Kingdom of Waloed, we are duty-bound not to interfere, no matter where they might happen to end up next.
Did you get all that? They're in cahoots!
So it would seem.
My lord, what is the meaning of this?
Double-crossing dogs. They're not here to do business. Kill them. Kill them both!
I still remember how to play this game.
Not over yet, Uncle.
Good. I'm just getting warmed up.
Okay, so it is true. It's towards the end of their attack. Okay, not this time.
Get him.
Oh, I messed up.
I'm hurt, Torgo. Well, that wasn't too bad. How'd you like my performance, huh? I've often played the villain on the stage. I think I did the role justice. Don't you?
Greybeard, you were magnificent. The battle scene was particularly thrilling. Such a shame you didn't have more of an audience, but perhaps that's for the best.
How long have you been watching?
Long enough to witness your uncle's sordid transaction. I hardly expected one so venerable to degrade himself so thoroughly, buying one's way into the confidence of degenerates. Ingenious.
This was the trouble you spoke of. The men of the Rock taking crystals meant for the common folk and conspiring with the Royalists. Well, now it's over.
Indeed it is. The people of Dalamil had scarcely any means of redress against Kupka's men, let alone a foreign army. Until you two came along, that is. Well, we'd better get these crystals back to town. You won't mind waiting with them while I fetch a wagon. It occurs to me that I still don't know your name.
Clive.
So, Sid the Second is a Clive? I suppose it could have been worse. Well, Clive, you held up your end of the bargain, so I must do the same. Passage through the South Gate, was it not? To tell the truth, you've helped a little there too. Many of the guards have already been redeployed to deal with the issue of their missing comrades. And those left behind have been encouraged to look the other way should you attempt to pass through.
Thank you. And please allow me to cover your costs. You still have the purse I gave to the soldiers, I trust? I saw you pluck it from one of the bodies.
Oh, dear. Was I really so obvious?
And my name is not Greybeard. It is Lord Byron Rosfield, thank you very much.
No, thank you very much, Greybeard.
Of all the... Ugh!
Here, wear this. Any friend of mine who sees you with it shall be a friend of yours.
Thank you, Lubor.
And please, feel free to send one of my Stoluses back to your people. Tell them that Rosina Dalamil is back in bed with Sid.
Omia Lostelan. Tuisakelis.
Or I could just teleport over there and talk to them.
I'm trusting you, Sid. Or should I say, Clive. So be sure not to let me down. I have a reputation to uphold. Well then, I wish you a safe journey south.
Thank you.
Not at all. It was my pleasure.
Come on, Uncle. Let's go.
I wonder. Oh, he has a mission.
Clive. You and I... What?
Hmm. So I that's what I thought. Because he is too young.
Alas. Still... Ours is a blessed corner of the Velcroy. At least they did. So... how very fitting. Of course, there's simply no other way. Best of luck.
I'll get it, but I won't do it.
I wouldn't put it past him.
Neither would I.
Oh, wait. Are you Clive?
Sorry, my mind was elsewhere. I'm Sava, Master Luba's least accomplished apprentice. Soon to be former apprentice if I don't pass this test. Maybe I'm just not the... People are buying up weapons faster than the Briar's Kiss can forge them, and here I am, unable to make a decent bit of kitchenware. He wants me to make a carving knife, one that embodies the spirit of Dalamil. I don't suppose you have any idea what he's on about, do you?
I'm afraid not.
Never mind.
I could give... I know how busy the Briar's Kiss has been.
I'd be a fool.
So...
Good question. And then there's this little riddle to keep in mind. The spirit of Dalamil.
The way I see it, there's only one way we'll be solving Lubor's puzzle. We need information.
You're right. There's no point fumbling in the dark, I suppose. Now, who to speak to? There's plenty. There's the butcher. They're bound to...
I'm not gonna prioritize it because I don't care. I'll do it later. I'll do it much later.
Trust Lubor to take a simple test and turn it into a riddle. I better get...
But what I will do, that is probably the easiest way to go to the world map, would be travel out to main city over here and see what I could forge and what I need. And just maybe I could concentrate on that.
What do you need? Not saying fortune, do you?
Shh, you don't have anything. Oh, well. It's the one I have. Okay.
That it? Fine.
So, let's see.
Well, don't just stand there gawping. If you're gonna buy something, be quick about it.
Platinum sword.
Finished, are you?
Okay, it is what it is.
It's going to fight.
Oh, wrong button again.
Well, this is no good. I was hoping to get out of the heat for a little while.
So,
You using it? Is it true what I'm hearing? The men of the rock.
My carpets have
Take a sniff, good sir. You'll be
Well, you give me.
Do. What? Wait.
Made from the stoutest stoneware.
Everything I've worked for. I'm wonderful.
Hanging lantern. Ah, they've opened the gate.
Lubor was true to his word.
We should get going soon.
Oh, cutscene.
I'm not too late.
What is it, Lubor?
A question that I neglected to ask earlier. Where is it that you're bound?
To Drake's Fang. To finish Hugo Kupka.
Just as I thought. Then allow me to share a secret. Drake's Fang is currently riddled with royalists. Talmeki and Walud are allies, and as you have seen, their soldiers work hand in glove. But no nation has ever before allowed a foreign army to make a barracks of its holiest of holies.
Not by choice, at least.
And there's more. A man on the inside of the Fang has failed to report for several days. I fear there may be more trouble lying in wait for you on the road ahead.
Isn't there always?
If you're determined to beard the lion's den, then promise me one thing. that you will enter via the mines, where the guard is lightest. I've lost one Cid already. If I lose another, people will start to think me careless.
I don't plan on dying. Not before Kupka does, anyway.
Well, so long as you have a plan.
Okay, let's go.
Drake's Fang should be just beyond these springs. Shall we press on?
Oh, that's good, dude.
What the hell are those things?
By the flames. That explains the heat.
Set up. I considered doing the cave myself, but I just leveled up once, and now it's harder to level up. So I don't know. And I don't think Isuzu's home right now.
Let's cool things down a bit. Let's hope it's enough to keep the baths from boiling.
Okay, let's see if I have enough to... Nope, I do not have enough. Let's see. I need 3,000 to upgrade. Oh, I'll learn. Oh, which one of these do I not use? I'm not using this one. I was playing like maybe an hour ago. I played like for an hour. Maybe an hour or two I played.
There it is. Drake's Fang.
Kupka will be hiding inside.
Along with goodness knows how many guards, all on highest alert. You'll need to keep your wits about you if you're to reach him. So be careful.
I will, Uncle.
Before you go, Clive, allow me to apologize. After what befell at Phoenix Gate and the crisis that followed in its wake,
what do you mean?
I fled. I retreated to my counting house and danced attendance upon the vicereine in the hope it would bring me favor. I betrayed my nation to save my skin, like the coward I am. And I'm sorry.
Uncle, please.
It's not too late, Clive. Rosaria is yours by right, and there are those that would help you to take it back. Had I the courage of my brother, I might already have done so. But that ship has sailed. You, however...
No. Forgive me, but I
Oh.
cannot.
Before Diablo.
I fight to build a new world.
Well, after we played with you guys, yeah, I went for a walk and I was just at Starbucks for a
better
while.
world. Where men can live and die on their own terms. I
It was
raised in a nation
matcha latte.
that strove to improve the plight of bearers. Only later did I realize that spark of freedom did not arise by chance, but was kindled by my father. You would see me follow in his footsteps. And that is exactly what I mean to do. Not by ruling Rosaria, but by extending his ideals to the whole of the twins. Though every soul in the realm may judge my actions heresy, I am certain my cause is just.
You really are just like him, you know? Thank you, Clive, for coming back to me. I am proud to call you nephew. Well then, this is where we must part ways. Wish me luck in convincing my Canvarian friend to share his considerable talents. I mean to plunder his coffers and prove myself worthy of a place in your merry band. Till then, my boy.
Till then, go safely, Uncle.
And you, nephew. We have much to catch up on, you and I. I shall expect you to regale me with the tales of all your adventures when next we meet. You can regale me too, Torgal.
I'm coming for you, Kupka.
Fuck! Why do they start? What has that gutter rat done to me?
I mean, you're an idiot.
Out of my sight, witch! I'll kill you, Rosfield! I'll rip out your heart! I'll tear you limb from limb!
Peace, Hugo. The table shan't hurt you any longer.
He sought to humiliate me. Me! If you hadn't interfered, he would be dead!
You truly believe you would have triumphed had the battle continued?
Titan would have ground him into dust!
And how would he have done that without his head?
Shut up!
You weren't strong enough, and you call yourself a dominant. Or rather, you did.
You mock me, Harbert.
Do you see, Hugo? You are weak.
Fuck!
But so long as that fire burns within you, there is still hope. There may yet be a way for you to take your revenge.
Tell me, what must I do? Please, I'll do anything. Just tell me.
That's the other dominant, right?
The heart.
What of it?
A Mother Crystal's heart is the most concentrated source of ether in all creation. Perhaps you could take advantage of that. Of course, the crystal would not yield her blessing to any ordinary man. But then, you are no ordinary man, are you, Hugo? Clive Rosfield stole your power, but others have suffered a similar fate, and still managed to find the strength to conjure their icon. Like Benedicta Harmon. She too drank of the ether and gained a power beyond human understanding.
She did? Benedicta. Benedict. love. I'll avenge you.
Run along now, Hugo. You need only follow the light. Muthos is here. Very well, it shall be so. You may leave everything to me, Your Majesty.
Oh, it's gonna be in the darkness again. I won't see anything.
Royalists bring them from Ash?
Yeah, let's go.
Are the beast then part of the Waluda army now? How the hell did that happen? They've spotted us.
Oh shit, didn't see that guy.
So much for the men of the Rock. Dalmekia's finest. Animals. You should never have left Ash.
Figures.
Won't be going any further this way. Stairs. This must be the way out. Time to fight. be sneaking past this one. How did it get in here?
Oh, man. Okay, there we go.
By the flames.
Come on, Torgal.
Kupka never did do things by halves. As if taking the Mother Crystal for his own wasn't enough. He had to build his castle in it.
Let the trial begin.
What the hell?
With me, Paul.
Let's try.
Go, Paul!
Oh, come on. I hit the dodge.
Let's try. Let's try.
Wow. Wasn't paying attention. Oh, I wasn't paying attention again. I was looking at the wrong one. Where do you see the multiplier? I need more potions.
Seems we're expected.
So this is the power of Muthos.
Did the orcs do this too? What the hell is going on? Are these things here for me? Or for him?
Okay, let's move on. Oh, potion. Let's go.
First orcs, now these nightmares. Is this your doing, Ultima?
I want to deal with it.
Nice try. Too slow. This should help.
Kind of wasted it, I think.
You've been busy, Kupka. But where did you go?
Not really. I haven't gotten in a while.
The heart. He's in the sanctuary. I can feel it. Come on, Toggle.
Okay, let's see. Yeah, I haven't gone. I've been just like playing video games at home.
Just what I needed.
That's not what I wanted, but sure. Let's... I typically don't go to Little Tokyo on Sundays. I don't like doing things on Sunday. Because I go to work on Monday, right? So I like my Mondays to just, Sundays to just be me relaxing at home. If I were to go to Little Tokyo, I would go on Saturday. For the most part. I don't know. I feel that my weekend's already over on Sundays. So I'll probably be on PJs the entire day tomorrow.
That better be the last of them.
Benedicta, my everything. I've missed you so much. Kuka! I swear to you, my love, we will never be parted again.
What's wrong with him?
You got away from her! Benedicta!
He's seeing things now. Wow.
I'll kill you, Roswell!
Oh shit, he's priming. No, not now.
Yeah, I'm really lazy on Sundays, dude. Like, unless there's something like really planned, I don't do anything on Sundays.
Come on. Find him. You've done this before. You can do it again. Let the flames burn within you. No. Let them burn without. Come to me, Ifrit!
So you're going to Little Tokyo after work? feel like Titan's hand should regrow when he's like he's in Titan form. Yeah. I don't know what attack to do here.
But if you can do it, then so could I!
Don't throw. Clive has learned the ability of Brimstone from Titan. Hold and really.
Let's give this a try. Not bad.
Oh, he finally hits me? can't see. I don't have anything to use. Yeah, it needs filters. There's a lot of stuff that people you don't even know. Like people that your followers know. Well, at least the first one was easy.
Thunder help me. It's you or die! I'm coming, Kuka!
Shit, I thought I was doing that. Oh, I was supposed to dodge? Fighting the Master Hand from Super Smash Bros. Oh, I messed up. Yeah, I have it on disc. guy's just fucking strong. Oh man, really. I'll sit down straight. Yeah, he was an idiot for becoming that huge. That has a little bit of life left. Oh, never mind. huge ass cave. Oh, I pressed the wrong button. Press the wrong button again. Wasn't paying attention, I was just button smashing. Fatality. I feel like I'm doing the hard work for everyone. I'm like killing the Titans. Actually, I only killed. This is the second one I've killed. Oh, poor Hugo. Well, now he's back with whatever her name was. What was it? Roberta? Robernica? I forget her name. Who the hell is that? It's not Joshua. Or is it?
Is that you, Ultima? What do you want?
Your soul is tainted with worthless human will, yet your thirst for power remains undiminished. With every sip you take, you grow in strength. and soon you shall achieve perfection.
I don't know what you're talking about.
You will accept us, Mythos. It is inevitable. You were created for this purpose, and you shall serve it.
Never!
Fight it, Clive! Don't let him in!
Consciousness. We see now. Human will is so insubstantial it cannot exist in isolation. You mitigate its weakness by interweaving it with your consciousness. We believed we had merely to purge you of your will to claim our vessel. It appears we first have to sever every thread of the consciousness that supports it. No matter. The time to build a new world is not yet upon us. We will contemplate.
Thank you, Joshua.
One can no more command the power of ether by drowning in its flood than one can constrain the tides by standing in the sea. I had thought Hugo wiser than this, but it seems his head was full of rocks after all.
Titan was strong.
Your Majesty.
But Mythos is stronger.
Who the hell is that?
For 5 years, that man lived only for revenge. Clinging fast to a fiction, even as it swept him into the abyss. One cannot change one's nature through force of will alone.
Like introducing new characters
Only
at the end.
Almighty can do that.
Hugo Kupka, the man who gave his life for a woman's head. A fool like all the rest.
No. I don't think so. I don't think he was a fool. People do crazy things when they're in love. He just,
the death of a mother crystal should be so beautiful.
he just let that consume him. He couldn't control his emotions. He was like raw emotions incarnate. That's what he was.
Some medicine, my lord? I have salves, potions, anything you need.
Stop bothering me, urchin, or you'll feel the back of my hand.
You must consider your health, my prince. If a show of force is needed to keep the Dalmex at bay, you may trust in your dragoons. I beg you to call on Bahamut only as a last resort. His strength comes at too great a cost.
The Empire agreed to an armistice with the Republic, and yet the Emperor still plots its ruin. For now, the Dalmex suspect nothing, And as long as I can hold their gaze, war need not be inevitable. But more than that, Bahamut is the champion of the Empire. When our people look to the heavens, the sight of him gives them hope.
Oh, okay. I wasn't expecting that, but it is what it is.
Forgive me, Terence. Would that you were my master. But alas.
I will always be your loyal servant.
Should the Council's brazen maneuvering prompt the Republic to tear up their own treaty and launch a new assault, our soldiers would advance to meet them, cutting across the Central Isles, but not in time to prevent their forces from breaching the southern defenses and storming Twinside. And so the capital would become a battlefield. Thousands of innocents would die. I cannot allow that to happen.
There is one small mercy, at least. You will not be forced to do battle with Titan.
Would that I could avoid doing battle at all.
1,000 pardons, Your Highness.
What is it?
Olivier has been made Emperor. What is the meaning of this?
My father's orders. What were they? Quickly! Yes, Your Highness. His Radiance requests that Your Highness maintain position here and... Ah!
Terence.
Yes, my prince.
I must go to the palace.
I'll ready your steed.
They're gonna go as Bahamut, no?
What is it now?
Forgive the intrusion, Your Highness.
I know you.
At ease.
We stand in the presence of the Phoenix. You wouldn't want to get your fingers burned.
I hope I'm not interrupting.
Not at all. Though I admit, I did not expect such a distinguished guest.
How many years has it been since the Remembrance ceremony? 20?
I thought you long dead. Do I address a ghost?
Many have told me that I look like one. But no. I'm alive. Just. Prince Dion of the House Lesage, I have a tale to tell you.
Cutscene. Oh, well, a cutscene within a cutscene? Aww. I can't wait to buy the OST for this game. It's not out yet. Can't wait to buy it.
better give Otto the good news.
What ways need patching up?
It's like that crystal mission I did a few minutes ago. Pointless. Completely pointless. Because I just destroyed a mother crystal.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border crossing.
Clive, you're back.
I am. And with glad tidings for once. Hugo Kupka is no more.
Well, I'll be. All of our comrades who lost their lives back at Sid's place be smiling down at you right now.
We had a stolus from Lubor saying Drake's fang had fallen. I expect that was your doing as well, was it?
It's a long story.
One for the history books, I'll bet.
Welcome home, Clive.
It's good to be back. You look better.
I feel it. Which means I'm coming on your next little adventure. You're not leaving me behind again.
Wouldn't dream of it. Otto, any word on the Royalist movements since I've been away?
Shouldn't you be putting your feet up? If you really want to know, go and have a word with Vivian.
Thank you. I will.
You should add a cinematic mode where you just play the movies.
Ah, the conquering hero returns. And with hardly a scratch on him.
I may have picked up one or two.
Well, the fact that you came straight to me instead of visiting our resident physiker suggests that you picked up something more important. A scent. The scent of Waludas.
The very same. But whatever plans Kupka was hatching with the Royalists, he took them to his grave. As did his men. Slaughtered by the orcs who'd taken over the Fang. Orcs, Vivian. I've never seen such creatures in Storm before. The Waludas must have ferried them over from Ash, but why? Allied nation and let both
The game
fall.
in mute, I'm sorry.
It makes no sense.
Do you know the tale of the blind men and the Adamantus? One can often be led astray by focusing too closely on individual details. One must instead see the bigger picture. And what bigger picture is there than my map? The Kingdom of Waloed claims dominion over all of Ash. It is a nation forged by the bloody conquest of Barnabas Tharm, the dominant of Odin. The Canvarian War of Independence in 849. The Battle of the Twin Realms in 865. The Battle of Belinus Tor in 873. Wheresoever his armies fought, Odin was found where the fighting was fiercest. But of late, the warrior king appears to have laid his sword to rest. Battle rages for control of the crystalline dominion. Yet Tharm sends not a single ship in support of his Dhalmekian allies. Meanwhile, the Blight ravages great swathes of Ash. Yet warlike Waloed shows not the faintest interest in laying claim to untouched lands. So why go to the trouble of sending an army of orcs into the heart of Drake's Fang? Only to make no attempt to claim the Mother Crystal for Waloed. It can hardly be for lack of men. Tharm's armies rival any in the Twins. No. We have not seen the last of the Waluda standard. Odin will ride again. It is but a question of when. And on that day, who will be trampled underfoot? In summary, I know not to what end the Royalists betrayed Kupka. I know only that it is part of some broader scheme. A scheme tied to the ambitions of one man.
King Barnabas.
But there is no need to wallow in confusion. If one is to cure a sickness, one must first identify the symptoms. And your Lord Uncle has volunteered to do just that by keeping an eye on the Royalists' movements.
He's really throwing himself into this.
Indeed he is. Which means all that remains for us to do is await his reports. Well, not quite all in your case. The people of the Hideaway must hear the news. Justice has been done. Hugo Kupka is dead. The wounds he left that night are still raw, especially for those who lived with Sid the longest. Tell them that those wounds might finally begin to heal. Consider it the price of today's instruction.
I've never known you to be sentimental.
What can I say? I am only human. And we are, all of us, sentimental animals at heart.
I suppose we are. Very well. I'll go and spread the word.
Oh, I wasn't expecting you back so soon. Come to claim your just desserts? Here you are. All done? Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Business is busy. Still. Kupka. But when I close my eyes... Only I don't know how. I wish you were here. Off you go then.
How are you doing? Anything catch your eye? Think you can help?
We're seeing troops amassing at every border post.
Well, someone looks pleased with himself. It's true what I'm hearing, then.
Nothing escapes you, Lady Karen. It's true. Kupka is dead.
No more looking over our shoulders, then. Good. I'm starting to get a crick in my neck. Don't let it go to your head, though. Is it business or pleasure? It's a relief. Thank you, Clive. Coin purse weighing you down? Is that all?
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
What is it? I'm busy.
I wanted to tell you that Hugo Kupka is dead.
I can't tell you how long I've been waiting to hear those words. This is it then. A new beginning under a new Sid.
I'll try to live up to the name.
What do you need? Good bloody riddance. Not included. So, what'll it be? No scratches, all right? That it? Fine. Clive? Not saying Fordian, do you? Yeah, that should do you. That it? Fine. What do you need? What do you want? Anything else?
I probably need to do some hunts. I think what I'm gonna focus on the next gameplay. The next video.
Ah, Clive. Have you come seeking the gift of knowledge?
No. To share mine, actually. Hugo Kupka is dead.
Oh my. Can it really be true?
Look, he's crying. He is. The big baby.
And with good reason, children. These are tears of joy. We must offer up a prayer to your parents that the heavens might weep with us. There shall be no lessons today, only thanksgiving and merrymaking. Go, put away your things.
All right. Brilliant.
Finally, a new dawn has broken.
It has.
Thank you, Clive. I cannot wait to share the good news.
Hippocrates. After Kupka fell, Ultima came to me. I need to know what he is. Have you learned anything?
Alas, no. And not for want of trying. I have scoured nigh every historical tome in our collection and found nothing. Not even the sort of conspicuous absence that might suggest a concealment of fact. One is almost tempted to conclude that such a creature never existed.
But I saw him. With my own eyes.
I don't doubt that you did. Alas, it seems you are the only one who has. To others, he reveals naught. We see only that which he leaves in his wake, like some terrible force of nature beyond the ken of mortal man.
A bringer of death.
Whether the Ultima you met with was the being itself, or merely another projection of its power, I know not. But until I do, my investigations shall continue.
Thank you. Right. Let's see if Otto has anything else for me.
I'm telling you, it's true.
We're seeing troops amassing at every border.
So I believe this is Atlas. Okay. So next time I'll be going on hunts and I'll be killing all these creatures.
You barely sat down since you came home. Vivian got you running errands or something?
Just spreading the word.
So, the Professor's got a soft side, has she? I'd never have guessed.
No. She was right, though. Everyone was glad to hear the news.
Ah, but you ain't told everyone. I can think of plenty of friends back at the old hideaway who'd sleep more peacefully.
You're right. I should. And I will.
Well, when you do, be sure to take Mid with you. She's been going at it hammer and tong down in that workshop of hers, trying to do her father proud. I can't remember the last time she visited the old sod's grave.
Very well. I'll suggest it.
Editors started reading books that don't have any pictures in.
I went up to give some greens to the chocobo.
Hasn't been
How do I get down there? Forgot.
I think Mid might need some help tidying up that
If I don't come up with something soon.
All right, Clive? What do you want?
I'm going to visit Sid, and I thought you might like to come with me.
Sorry, I'm too busy for all that right now. I've got to get this thermal displacement stack sorted.
Thermal...
Displacement stack. Here.
And this is for...
Only the fastest, finest ship the world has ever seen. The Enterprise. Me and my dad designed it together. Where other vessels rely on the fickle winds to drive them through the water, ours is fitted with mithril engines. And those things have got more push than a behemoth in a bad mood, and more heat than all the hells put together. Which is where the stack comes in.
I may have already talked some tight-lipped shipwrights into putting the hull together for me in a little dockyard in Canva. But the stack's a bit more involved, so I'm building it here. Thing is, it's so involved that I'm running behind and it's starting to hold things up over at the shipyard. I'll come and see my dad, though, when I'm done. Whenever that is.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Good old Clive. I were hoping you'd say that. First things first, I need some parts meching. The stack will be made up of 3 major components. There's the plating, here, that channels hot vapors away from the engine. The helm over the top, that disperses all that heat into the air. And the shielding around the sides. That stops the rest of the ship from going up in flames.
A full suit of armor, then. Probably best to take it one piece at a time.
Then you'll need to start with the plating. Everything else fits onto it. I've got the designs and the list of materials here. Show these to Blackthorn. He'll know what to do.
I can't make head nor tail of them.
Luckily, you don't need to.
Okay, guys, I am gonna end the stream here. Save. We had a good time. We had a good time. Keep tight. But anyways, you guys have a good one. Like and subscribe and take it easy.